look, just a little encouragement and he's out here ripping. It is finally happening. We are here at Ferber's in Ashland with our boy Dakota. We have Apex right here. We have his Gen 3 in the Kona Blue, which, by the way, look at this thing. Best blues I have ever released, and he has this thing sitting pretty. He has the PP2 lip, and I have the PP2 wheels. So if you bought a Gen 3 PP2 car, you got the mix, and it was honestly like a really nice package that Ford put together. He recently got a nice little hookup from Mr. Tyler over there on a Mach 1 / GT 500 wing with the wicker bill. It's the same setup as the Mach 1 at home. His is in a gloss black, which, I mean, it's fitting his theme. Just look at this thing. This is a super clean car. We got Elmo out here as well. Tyler should have communicated, because we could have threw it on the lift and easily put on the Mach 1 lip. He didn't tell me to bring it though. So you sold the bag on that one. Today was the last cruise with Apex, also known as the 14-second Pro Mod. I have to admit, very happy that we are putting an exhaust on today, because I can't do it. I can't fire this car up and have it sounding the way it sounds and clapping like a hillbilly truck. So we have the full catback exhaust slammed into the trunk from our boys over at Valve Exhaust, and this is going to take a 300A non-active car from when we chop the mufflers. This exhaust here is going to be one that you can put on a non-active car. It's going to be a really nice addition to the vehicle, and we are just adding value as we go. First and foremost though, if you've been watching the exhaust videos and the progression throughout the weeks, these cars absolutely suck. We put the X-Pipe on with the factory catback, it sucks. So we resulted in you know, chopping them things off to get a nice little exhaust tone, and it's just too much. This was already in the plans though for the past, I don't know, 4 or 5 months. It was supposed to go on the Mach 1, but the Mach 1's is like kind of dialed in right now, and this car really is in desperate need of a catback, so it makes sense. That is the plan for today. I think it's the perfect day to do it. We got the cars, we got the weather. It is gonna sound a lot better now though, and I'm very curious, because this is gonna be the same setup that we had on Hades, but Hades long tube headers were a little bit different. This one, if you know, you know. Before we go any farther into this video, guys, do me the biggest favor, slap that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new here. And if this is you on the screen and you're in that non-subscribe percentile, just make it happen, man. It's free. Click the little red button, click the bell notifications, slap a like. Let's crush 2,000 likes on this video. The real challenge is, I'm gonna get this thing out of the trunk. Oh, shit. We might have to go piece by piece, because I kind of slammed it in there. That's what she said. No, okay. We are going to be switching the mid pipe to the Valve single X pipe. This just obviously works with Valve's catback because it's made for it. So we're going to be using this X pipe. Then we got some connection pipes. We should have 4 of these with this kit. 3 and 4. We got the big mama jammas themselves. We got a little piece of Maverick on here. As I mentioned, this was made specifically for Maverick at the time. And for those of you wondering how you take a non-active car such as this 300A, because it is a complete base non-active, typically your exhaust from Ford will come with an electronic system that opens and shuts the actuators. In this case, we don't have that, but what we do have on this muffler here is a really high quality compressor driven actuator, to where you can rig up your own little compressor system, which I have in the box. You're gonna run all the vacuum lines to the actuators. You're gonna run it inside the car and then plug it into your cigarette lighter. And there's a really clean way of doing this, so you get an awesome result. And let me tell you, I've had both this exhaust setup before, and I've had many of the factory exhausts with the electronic. These absolutely on the electronic valves. I've had weird quirks with the Mach 1. I've had weird quirks with Hades when it was electric, but when I put this exhaust on Hades, when you use the remote to open and close these valves, like, they close fully and they open fully. There's one muffler, and we obviously have another. So we have the exhaust all set up over here, and man, does this look good. We got the quads active, and then we got some connection pipes to the X pipe to some more connection pipes, and that is going to be the full exhaust because you guys know we recently just did the Lethal Performance times Cook's 1 7/8 long tube headers. If you didn't check out that video yet, I highly recommend it because in that video you're going to see the long tube header install, and you're going to see where we cut the mufflers off the vehicle, and it was just an absolute riot. So go check that out. This exhaust setup is about to be game changer because I've actually talked to our boys over at Valve Exhaust, and you guys should go check them out. Go cop your active exhaust. It's so good. As soon as the car gets the Whipple, Valve Exhaust and I have been talking already, and they actually sell this full kit in titanium. And for those that don't know, when you switch to titanium, you're going to be saving a ton of weight. We'll save some weight where we can save it to attempt those 9-second passes with that Whipple, and at the same time though, we're going to retain a full-blown active catback so we can quiet it down when necessary. But yeah, guys, go check out Valve Exhaust. They have been awesome to me, and I highly recommend their products. You'll definitely love them, and it's really awesome that, you know, an exhaust setup like that allows you to take a non-active car and turn it into an active exhaust, and it's a lot more premium than the factory stuff. I know a question that many of you are going to ask, and I have the answer for you right now. With this car being a non-active exhaust, for some reason in 2024, Ford switched back to single tips, and we do have a single tip rear diffuser here, but our friends over at NY Top actually sent us out a template specifically for base model 24s with the non-active. You're going to cut the template out on a piece of paper, and you're going to go and lay that paper, and that template is going to show you where you need to trace and cut with a Dremel. So that's going to be awesome, and then your cuts are going to be super precise and not look all jacked up. There is one thing we may run into with that template and with this exhaust as a whole, and as you can see, we got some pause, no diddy, meaty tips here, and these are 4.5-inch tips, and I don't think anybody yet has squeezed 4.5-inch tips on a single tip diffuser. We're gonna have a little project on our hands to make sure those look good, and I don't really want to jack up that rear diffuser, but I mean, if we have to, it is what it is. This is the compressor I'm talking about, and again, this isn't an electronic setup. This is going to be a vacuum line setup to where you run your lines to your actuators, and then you can even have a little remote such as this one to open and close, which is so awesome. Like, I loved my kit in the past, so I'm very stoked to get this in. And again, it's powered by a cigarette lighter, but the cool thing is you actually run this compressor setup in the spare wheel well. Dakota's already over here doing surgery. We're gonna get this process started, boys. I am super stoked on this, so drop a like for your boy if you haven't already. We've been crushing it with content. 2,000 likes, make it happen. Looking at the passenger side here, this template's gonna do is you're gonna go right about yay, you know, you're gonna line it up accordingly, obviously, and then you're gonna get a slight little marking here so you can follow your line, take a Dremel, zap her out. In my case, as I mentioned, we are running 4.5-inch tips, so this might get a little ugly here. We might have to really hack up this diffuser, but we're making it happen because race car for one, and two, the tips will fill in all of that cut plastic, so you're not even going to notice it regardless. Really cool design though, and shout out to NY Top for sending me out this little PDF file to do this, to try it out for you guys firsthand here. I have seen people use this with regular fitting exhaust tips, and it works flawlessly, so I highly recommend, if you're changing up your exhaust in the future from a non-active, to definitely get these templates. It'll just save you some time. So Tyler's gonna do a quick little test fit before we start cutting. Yeah, so we're gonna have to, oh yeah, we're gonna have to take her in. We are gonna have to take her in. We're gonna see how she turns out. Templates are on the diffuser. We're gonna load up this Dremel, and we are gonna make our first initial cut. Shebang, all the way down, and we are gonna need more, so we're just gonna take this step by step though. Our Dremel experience, we didn't have the right blade for the plastic, so we kind of got grenaded. It completely went into shrapnel, and thank God we were all wearing safety glasses, but tin snips, holy shit, these work so much better. Tin snips are the moves, check it out. Bruh. This whole time we're over here finding a Dremel. Tin snips are definitely the move. The more you know. Look how much better that cuts. Way easier. Update for you guys. We just got done our little doctoring of the rear valance, and check this out. I think I'm the first to do this. We obviously had our template laid to the left here. I know you can't see it, and that's for good reason. We went and dremeled, right? And then I cleaned up with a file and stuff, but check this out. I decided to go all the way to the middle of that valance, and now it even looks like an aftermarket ground effect. Reason why we took it all the way is because, well, one, we have to fit these 4.5-inch tips. Not only do the tips fit in, it's gonna look aggressive as shit from the rear, and I can already tell. 4.5-inch tips on each side. Bam. It's gonna look so sick. Watch. I'd like to claim, though, I'm the first to do this. If somebody else has done this before me with 4.5-inch tips and taken their rear valance all the way in like that, I'll give it to you. But until then, I haven't seen it. It is time to go and remove all the old exhaust components. So we obviously have the headers going down to our connection pipes. We're gonna be putting in the valved X pipe. Then we'll have connection pipes running to the back here, and obviously to our muffler with the quad tips. First steps first, though, we're gonna have to go and start loosening these bolts, which I think are 15s. I'm actually gonna zap these off where we cut the mufflers because there's no sense in keeping them. So we'll zap those off. Those are just gonna be attached by hanger. And then obviously I'll keep the X pipe, and if anybody needs it, let me know. Work that thing there, Terry. Give me Nux. Yeah. Where's Elmo?
Outside.
Outside?
I got this on.
It's filming you. Say hi. Say hi, vlog.
Hi, Bob.
County boat either way. That's the boat I want to put in.
Got this dude pulling up. Double X coming down. And she gone. Here, Kylo, can you take this? Can you grab this? All right, we'll set this off to the side here. Oh, damn. Well, boys, that's what we were rocking. We're actually gonna need these hanger. Yeah. Almost took my ankle out there. I don't think it matters, actually. First up, we got the X pipe, brother. Yeah. So this is obviously just gonna go right into location. Oh, wait, we need those clamps. Yeah. Yeah. I think those pipes over there meet to those, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, let's see if we can feed this in. Okay. All right, so yeah, I think it's good for now. So X pipe's in. Now we just got to figure out shebang, 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 right? That looks about right to me. Okay, let's get some clamps. Oh, she tight, Billy. There's a slight bend right there. Oh, wait a minute. Hey, there we go. Hand tighten this all for now. We're gonna maneuver those, and now we have to work on our hanger extensions. So we need more clamps. Dude, Valved Exhaust really does have this down. Like, their kits are just so clean. I think this one goes here. Oh, wait, no. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Yeah, like that. Okay. That into there. Slide that on. Shmoney. Oh, baby. We're talking. Tell him, Kylo. Say heck yeah. Heck yeah. Dude, I can't imagine doing all this on the ground. That sucks.
I gave this a quick little tap in first.
Well, we're probably gonna have to adjust all by hand first anyway. Oh shit, what happened? It slid off there. That was my bad. Okay.
The hook shit's fucking high quality.
All right, so we got it all mocked up for the most part. I guess we can hang our muffler, yeah? This one, yeah. This is gonna go, all right, Dakota, I'm gonna hold it up. If you can feed it. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. This will hang just like that. We got to push these tips in. Oh, dude, that polished 4.5s on that white look beautiful. Let's go. All right, that's a little bit better because now look, we got some fucking free space here to really get this mounted up. There we go. What's going on, G?
I got the head strap.
Oh, did you get it?
It's not even going in.
Well, I think there's stoppers. It's the clamp. No, it's just the clamp. It's in. You just got to move the clamp. You know what I mean? Because it's like metal. It's metal on metal right now. So these just shift. We got the passenger side mocked up. I am gonna have to mess with this tip. So we got the tip issue resolved. Just had to give her a couple little hits with a mallet. Tip went all the way on. It is going to look so good once it's all mounted up. Oh yeah. So we had to take a second and actually look over the exhaust because we're having some fitment issues, but it was on our end. We actually had these two pipes swapped to the opposite direction. We were running into like some clearance issues, but as you can see, we got, you know, some exhaust stands and stuff, and we finally were able to mock it up, and it's a lot better. It's not droopy like it was. So
do you want to go ahead and tighten those?
Yeah. Might as well, right? And I get, yeah, because they're in, so it doesn't matter. Okay, like that. All right, yeah, f it. We should probably zap this X pipe, huh? And hopefully with tightening, it'll kind of, you know, keep it in place. That's gonna be the thing that bothers me. You want to push that up, Dakota? Soccer on a golf course? I don't think it's gonna matter. We're gonna have to adjust that as we go anyway. So like this side, I want higher. Hey, don't do that. Keep going. Yep, keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. That's fine. Let's tighten her up and hopefully we can get her to stay. That's gonna look good as shit, dude. Like, look at the rear end from back there, Tyler, with those meaty ass tips on there. Whew.
Yeah, I think this side needs to come up a little higher.
This one?
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah, she feels tight. These are tightened already?
Yep.
She feels tight. Okay, now, is there anything else we need to, oh yeah, these. Wait, did we tighten these? Okay. All right, that's everything tightened, correct?
Yep. Except for the tips.
Except for the tips, which we can adjust when it's on the ground. All right, Tyler. Oh, shit. That stayed, bruh. Yours is coming down a little bit. Let's see what kind of gap we're working with.
I got like a finger between the sway bar and the exhaust in there.
Oh, dude, I mean, I think from back here, it's looking pretty solid. Here, let's lower it real quick and... Dude, those are beefy. Yeah, we need to... I don't know how much more we can go in with them. That's the thing. Might just have to deal.
Kick this one in, any?
No, they're maxed. I mean, we could try. Yeah, these are maxed.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, these are kind of tight. This one's tight.
Yeah. We just malleted them a little bit. They went in about 1/4 of an inch. That's all the adjustment we're gonna get.
I saw you almost back here.
Elmo, yeah, we're gonna go check out Elmo today. The one recommendation I could give valved exhaust is to have their manufacturer, you know, bring in the tips just a good 1/2 inch, which I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this to an exhaust shop and tell them, hey, I need these tips, you know, brought in about 1/2 inch on all 4. And what they're gonna do is pull the tips off, trim some of that piping, put the tips back on, they'll slide in a good 1/2 inch, and then we should be buttoned up. But it does not look bad at all. And I know a lot of people, you know, they prefer that kind of look. But I mean, it looks good, even with the cut diffuser and stuff too. I was gonna start it with the valve shut, but what we're gonna do is after we tighten it up, I'll show you guys where you're gonna run your vacuum line. It's pretty simple. I'll rig up the compressor just to run it for right now. I don't wanna take all of Dakota's time today on this Saturday, but once we get home, I'll run the compressor correctly and do a really neat job of it. We're gonna tighten up these tips. Get a wrench back here. All right, should be good. Okay. And then this one. Got the exhaust all tightened up. I'm gonna go and just run this compressor and stuff. It's just the compressor lines, the power, and the compressor itself. It's really not that difficult, but I'm not gonna film running it because this is just gonna be a half-ass job. When we get back to the house and I run it correctly, I'll then, you know, update you guys with how to run that thing properly. But for now, ladies and gents, we have everything hooked up. So I have a temporary setup here in the trunk, very temporary. So we have the compressor itself. This is gonna get 3M'd probably to this. It'll be nice and neat, and then this way, you know, I could still put my trunk liner in and it'll look OEM. I'm not gonna run the spare just because I never do anyway. I've never had a car with a spare. But yeah, so we have the compressor, and then from the compressor we have the main fill line. So this line coming off the compressor goes into this T-split, and the T-split is gonna follow through, down through one garment that I removed. Or grommet. Down through the trunk grommet that I removed on the right compressor actuator. This line's gonna go off to the right, through the grommet. Damn, why am I getting that fucked up? This line's gonna go off to the right through the grommet that I removed. That's underneath, right down in there, and then that's plugged into the actuator on that muffler, and vice versa. We have one off to the left here. So now, oh, and our power cord, we just rinky-dinkied going through the rear seat delete. I actually have to remove the ass part of the rear seat delete because in that video, a lot of you guys mentioned that there was a bow in the middle, and that was my dumb fault. I was supposed to remove the two seat belts, and that lift might break trying to lift your ass. We are going to plug it up. I'm gonna grab my remote. So the line comes through here. We're gonna do this really clean. What's up, Bubba?
You thought car is gonna be round.
Yeah, hell yeah. Now we're gonna take our power, plug it right into there. This moment of truth. Will we get power? Compressor has power. Now, will the valves open?
No, because your ass.
Uh-oh. Oh! Hold on, it's on. Oh, they're open. All right, well, they close. Why? The signal's ass. Ah, here it is, the antenna. No wonder why this shit isn't getting a signal. There it goes. That one closed, and that one closed. All right, will it open?
They open up so slow.
Yes, sir. Open, let's go. First start with the valved active exhaust, regular X-pipe paired up with our Lethal Performance Cook's 1 7/8 long tube headers. Here we go. My door's open. Let's try this again. Here we go. Is it louder? Like it? Yeah, give me nuts. Ah, here it is, the antenna. No wonder why this shit isn't getting a signal. That's what that was. That's my bad. The box is supposed to have this antenna. Right? You like it? There we go. Yeah, buddy. Oh, praise Jesus. We have a base model non-active car that has an insanely good sounding active exhaust now. Let's go. I don't know if it'll remote rev with the car on.
Probably not. You might have to put it on retarded.
Woo! Do we do another one? Here, Kylo, plug your ears on this one. Come back. Plug your ears. Plug your ears. Dude, that sounds nasty. And you know the beautiful thing about it? Oh, dude, that's so nice. Let's go, man. Wow. That works like a charm, dude. That works like a charm. I love it. I love it. What you think, Kylo? Yes, sir. He said, I don't know. All right, we're gonna button all this up. I'm gonna work on the trunk setup at home. Dakota was nice enough to loan us his time today on a Saturday, which I'm so stoked because now the car is actually drivable. Ramina can drive it again. And after I set up the compressor setup like clean, it's gonna be money. That sounds so good, man. You know, the tips actually don't look bad.
I like it. The idle sounds great. The cuts are very clean and they fit perfectly.
Yeah.
If they went this way,
it would make the best. Yeah, it would. I think this is the first S650 with 4.5-inch tips. I don't think anybody's done that. Like on not a dark horse,
yeah.
Not a dark horse, but a GT. You would have to cut your diffuser just like I did. I don't know. Maybe somebody has. I'm claiming it right now though until proven otherwise. God, it sounds nasty, and the fact that simple click of a button closes it, got a nice quiet car. That's all you could ask for. Something rowdy, but something really quiet and comfortable when you road trip and such. All right, Brandon, fire it up. Give her some revs. Let's go, dude. Give it a baby rev. Baby rev. Give us like 2 or 3 more. Dude. Oh, that's what it closed. Hell yeah, do it again. Dude.
That's like 35.
Hey, cop pulls up behind me. Guess what? Click.
Alright, you might be having me go valve soon.
Dude, it's worth it. Dude, if you put it on your car, you would love it. Because you could like be obnoxious when you wanted and then like tamed. Hey, Bubba, you gotta show me Elmo. Come show me Elmo. Where's Elmo? Yeah, you like Elmo, don't you? Dude, Elmo's sick. Did you see the new tires Dad got?
That bug.
Yeah, get the bug off. People like Helmo, bro.
Helmo is.
They're loving Helmo.
This thing looks pretty good.
Right?
Is that a Cobra R HUD?
It is. It is indeed. Oh, dude, I haven't even seen the hood popped on this yet. Oh man, how much I miss it. You miss it too.
Let me know when you're ready for that Vortex.
You hear his ass?
I need one.
Dude, how do I smell the air freshener when you pop the hood?
Literally.
Bro! Elmo is a fan favorite, I must say. Makes me want a new Edge again so bad, dude. They're just so fun to rip.
It brings me back.
Did you have one?
No,
Oh,
just
the Mach. Yeah.
Nothing's better than just.
Oh, dude, the headlights, dude. The pins. God, if only things were as simple as that again.
Yeah,
Thanks for your help today. Dude, this car looks so good. I am so happy with how this is turning out so far, man. This car, how can you hate the S650 after seeing Apex here? Let's be honest. Just look at this thing. Not only does it look good now, let's go, dude. Oh, it's so much better. It still sounds good. Oh, dude, it still sounds good. I was wrong. I thought for sure the downshifts weren't going to be as snappy, but man, this thing is, what is this fucking dude doing? Just for the hell of it. Oh, it's so quiet. Dude, how can you not want one of these? Here we go, ready? We're back. This thing sounds so much better, dude. It's actually usable now. I love it, dude. Let's go, man. And again, guys, huge shout out to our friends over at Lethal Performance for hooking us up with their Lethal Performance Cooks 1 7/8 long tube headers that you guys can buy right now for less than $1,600. If you go to their website, add the headers to your cart, and apply the promo code DVP Squad, you're gonna save almost $200 on that order and other parts on that website as well. Huge shout out goes out to Valve Exhaust. Again, they delivered. This thing sounds insane, and I now have an active exhaust on my non-active base model, and it is awesome. some crazy backfires too. That sounds so good. We're gonna try to do it again. Here we go. Ooh, this sounds sick. Honestly, man, I live for this shit, bro. I love what I do. This is like, it's just all hitting me right now. We have 86-degree weather. We got all the boys with the cars. We got a badass 24 now. This shit just never gets old, man. It just never gets old. Dude, it screams. I love it. Just a little encouragement and he's out here ripping. That dude geeks me out, bro. Oh my, dude. Oh, there's a little pop, little cherry on top there. Little test here, car's all rowdy. Close up the valves. Now we're straight cooling through the neighborhood, right? Let's give it a little gas. See how she sounds. Oh my God, it's quieter than stock, dude. Like, I am trying to tell you, you need to get one of these. Even if you have the factory active, it is junk compared to this setup, like, period. Especially if you're trying to be quiet. Like, watch this, ready? We're gonna do a little pull right here. I'm not even capping. We're gonna put her in second and watch. Dude, literally nothing. Oh my God. Look at you, man. All spiffied up. Look like you're about to make a little drug run.
I've already done it, did it.
You had an interview, huh?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, how'd it go?
I think I got it. I'll find out Tuesday.
Fingers crossed, boys, in the chat. Come on. Brandon is a Jeep guy now. I knew it from the beginning, guys. I knew it from the beginning.
Don't you dare say that. I don't like this.
Dude, you better hope Jake doesn't see this.
Dude, I have no words for him.
I know, I don't have any words for him either. He don't like us anymore.
I know, you see where he's at now?
Dude, he don't like us anymore. Ooh, she bad. I had to go to Advanced Auto and I picked up a gas jug for buzz cut. Got to do some yard work and I don't want to use my VP jugs. While I was in Advanced, I saw these water wetters and I've actually seen many people use them. And essentially, it's this liquid that helps prevent corrosion and it gives your like cooling system this like layer that reduces friction, therefore ultimately runs your cylinder head temps and all that cooler. First, I was like very on the fence about it. Like, I have seen people in the car community though run this water wetter. You have one from VP Racing that's like a coolant cooler. That sounds weird. We're gonna try it regardless. I got two jugs. I'm gonna put one in Maverick. I'm gonna put one in Apex. I know Apex driving around, it averages like, I'll rip on it too. I've been ripping on that thing. It averages about 205 to 208, I think. Look at that shirt.
Dude.
And I'm not just saying this because I'm partnering with them, but they've sent me out a ton of shirts. Lethal. You guys, you know what you're doing. Look at the designs.
I know. Are they DBP quality though?
They're DBP quality, and they're good. They're really good. They're very, very good. Yo, water wetter, round one. All right. First things first, take a sip.
I've tasted this before.
It's actually Kool-Aid.
Hold on. Yuck. Add our water wetter, dude. Yeehaw, brother. This isn't a paid advertisement, water wetter. If this works, I would like a brand deal. If it doesn't work, I'm gonna absolutely roast y'all. With this exhaust video, we do have to put the exhaust to the test because the purpose of having an active is like times like right now, let's say I don't want to disturb Susan over here in her house. I want to see what it takes for me to close these valves and then start. So
I'll go check.
take a peek.
Let's go check. Come on. Closed.
All right, we're closed.
We are closed.
All right, we're gonna start her up.
Rip her up.
Oh yeah.
Do you even have headers?
Yeah. It's so nice though. Like I love loud cars, but starting it with the valve shut, it's just, it's like I sounded, you know, Coyotes, they just rev high when you start.
I think I need that. I think he would appreciate if I had those.
Yeah, he definitely would. But then it's just like, hey, on, this stuff is working. We're instantly back down to 197 cylinder head temp with the AC on, like a minute after that rip. Like it got to 212, but then it instantly dropped to 197. So this car is running really cool. 195, look at it, it's still dropping. I don't know if it's because of the water wetter, but I did put it in and it's running damn cool, especially after a couple rips. When it's currently the next day, we got the cars out, looking good, and you know, a little sneak peek for you. Oh yeah, she's hard. I told y'all when I got the car home we would focus and, you know, do the compressor setup the correct way and the clean way, and that's what I'm going to do right now. And there's also some things I have to mention about the setup. I am going to take it to an exhaust shop this week just to dial in some fitment things. I want the tips pushed in a little bit, and I have to get them to not sag, so that's going to be the challenge for next week, but hopefully a fabrication / exhaust shop can take care of that. So the first thing we're going to do is the trunk, and then I'll go and adjust the rear seat delete because I actually forgot to remove some seat belts, and the seat belts are what causing the, you know, the bottom part to bow, and it looks a little weird, and that's my fault. Let's get this thing dialed in. Also grabbed the same double-sided tape that I used to install the wing, which if you guys didn't check out that video, I did the lip and the wing. Go watch it. We can set our compressor off to the side. Just make it easier to get off. Boom. And boom. I wonder if mounting it back here like that would be cleaner. 3M tape. Boom. Boom. Just like that. And we're gonna chop her right there. Boom. Nice straight chop. Perfect. Run our T-fitting back on our compressor. Right about, I like right there. Boom. Okay, right actuator. Right actuator's plugged in. Nice straight cut, but we should be set up for success here. Everything is nice and clean. That compressor's not going anywhere. They are closed and they are now open. I don't know if you can see that. Closed, opened. Oh, God bless power tools. All right, there it is. Jesus. Whew, it's hot in here, but there we go. Rear seat delete is fixed. Wires ran underneath it to the trunk. Compressor setup is nice and clean. And we have a finished product, and my gosh, does it look good. Oh yeah. Oh, it's so nice. I love this car, dude. This thing is turning out so freaking good. Just look at it. It sounds nasty. You wouldn't even know this thing was a base when it first started life. Like, Jesus, dude. And we're 1 month into this car. Like, I am just so glad I took the risk and got it, because I genuinely love it. It's just, it's amazing. Looking good.